Rockstar Gaming, and I just wanted to come on here and do a short video about how to use the Nox Bot stream queue. Nox Bot is a bot made for Facebook Gaming that works in your chats on your stream. It is a third-party bot. It's not created by Facebook. It was created by just a regular streamer who knows about the APIs and everything in regards to making a bot. So he was able to get a bot made that works with Facebook streaming, and it does a lot of cool things. So today's video, I wanted to go over the stream queue because I've been noticing some people have questions about it in the Discord server for Nox Bot. I will put timestamps down in the description box below for each question. That way you can jump to which one you want to see if you'd like. So make sure you check that description box below. I'll also put links to the bot itself as well as the Discord and the Facebook page just in case you want to take a look at those as well if you don't know what Nox Bot is. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the video, show you guys how to set it up, what you need to do to get it started, and show you guys how it works. The first question that I want to go over before we hop into the setup is, what is the stream queue? Because I know some of you are probably asking, but Casey, what is the stream queue? I don't know what that is. So the stream queue is a virtual queue that people can jump into when they want to play a game with you. So for instance, if you're playing Super Mario Maker 2 and they make levels, they can drop their levels into this virtual queue for you to play on the stream. Or if you play games such as Mario Kart and you have people that want to jump in and play Mario Kart with you, then you can have them join this virtual queue and you can go in order based on the queue. So the first thing that you want to do when you're setting up your queue is first you want to make sure that you're set to the correct page if you're an admin for multiple pages. So you want to make sure that you click on your page. I'm set in my husband's right now. I'm going to go ahead and change it to mine since I'm the one who's live. Then you're going to want to turn on your bot. So make sure that you're on the right page and that your bot is turned on. You can check down here where it says connected to live stream chat, and then you close it or it closes by itself. So what you want to do first is come over here to keywords. I already have one set up, so that's the one we're going to use, but I will show you guys how I made the keyword. So you come up here to add new keyword. I always do starts with just to make sure that it catches it. You do add. Oop. So you put exclamation point add as the word. You could even do hashtag add, dot add, whatever you want to use for your commands. I always just do exclamation point because it's easier. You could also have multiple. So you could do exclamation point and hashtag add. It'll add it as a variant. But for the purpose of today's video, I am just going to keep it as exclamation point add. And that's all you need as far as the keyword goes. Now, in order to get the keyword to work for the queue, you need to come down here to action, open up the drop down, select queue, and then come down and set your messages. So you'll need a message for the queue success. So the queue success message is going to be the message that they receive when they've successfully added themselves to the queue. That's going to be like, thank you so much for joining the queue, or you've been added to the queue. All right, next is the already in queue message. This is going to be for if they've already added themselves to the queue, they will not be able to add themselves again. So they can only be in your queue once, but it'll give them a message letting them know they're already in the queue because they either might have forgotten that they've been in the queue, maybe they added themselves to the queue before, you've played with them, and then you just forgot to remove them and they want to play again. So that'll give them the message they're already in the queue, and then you can either delete them to have them re-add, or you can use that message to be like, okay, they want to stay in the queue, and you just leave them up on your queue. The queue is full message. Let's say you only have 5 people allowed to join the queue. This will let anybody past the 5th number, it'll let them know that your queue is already full. So they won't be able to add themselves until it's not full. And then you have a queue is closed message. That's exactly what it says, the queue is closed. You can set a cooldown for the keyword if you want to make it so that there's 5 seconds between each person that sends a message. You can. You could have it set to 0. It doesn't really matter. Enable the keyword and hidden. The enable this keyword means you're enabling it to work. So when someone types exclamation point add in the chat knows that this keyword is enabled. If you have hide this keyword from the list of commands, it just won't show it in the list of commands, meaning when they type exclamation point commands, it's not going to have add in there. And they'll know that I want them to use it When I put it in my description, I'll have it in my pinned comment. That way they know they can use that keyword. So here's what I have set for mine. I just have thanks name. It's one of the variables that you can use. Thanks name, you have it added to the queue. We have hey name, you're already in the queue. I'm so sorry, the queue is full right now. Try again in a bit, and then the queue is closed at this time. So 4 different types of messages will come out of the bot based on the parameters of the queue. So once you've created your keyword, then what you need to do is come over here to home, and you want to turn the stream queue on. You want to click this little tick button over here. When it's blue, it means it's open. When it's gray, it means it's closed. If the stream queue is not on, it won't collect those names or codes or whatever it is that you're collecting for your stream. Once you're done, meaning once you're done with the queue, you want to stop streaming, or you want to continue streaming, but you don't want to keep the queue open, just come back up here and click this little checkbox here, the little tick. So the next thing I want to show you guys up here is this little drop down. So this little drop down has a scroller, which allows you to set how many people you want in the queue. So for instance, the maximum I can do based on my supporter benefits is 20. And let's just come over here real quick. So if you're on the free or you pay for the tipper plan on Patreon, you'll only get 20 people limit in your queue. But anything from supporter and above, you'll actually get 1,000. So what you want to make sure of, especially if you're supporter, champion, hero, legend, or myth, you want to make sure that you change this option, because you do not want to come in, open up your stream queue, and have 1,000 people be able to add their name, their level, their username, their switch code, whatever it is that you're gathering from them. You want to make sure that you don't have 1,000 in this list, because if you have 1,000 in this list, then you're going to be streaming for a really long time. So always make sure you know how many people you want to play, whether it's 20 people, 50 people, 10 people, 5 people. 5 people is actually the limit. You can't go anything less than 5. So you can start off with 5, raise it up over time. You can even change this during your stream. So you can say, let's say you want to start off with 5, and then 2 people come in and they really want to do it. You can update it to 7. You can change it over the course of your stream if you need to. But let's say you have a couple of people in here, and let's say you play the first person's level, but then the second person doesn't show up. But you want to keep it there just in case they come back, because sometimes people go run to the bathroom or something real quick, and they want to see their level get played. So you could skip them in the queue and move on to the next person. So let's say there's me, there's Bob, Steve, John, Tim, Edward, and Mark, okay? I've played Casey's level. And then I moved on to Bob, and he was in the bathroom, so he missed his name being called. So I moved on to Steve. Then I played Steve's level, and I realized, oh, I have 7 people in here. I want to get another level. I can then click on Casey, and I can click on the check next to Steve and delete both of them together from the queue. So now Bob's moved up to 1, and then whoever else was underneath Steve now moved up, and the queue can now be used again because there's 2 spots open again on the queue. Let's say you're done streaming for the day. You still have people in the queue because you just didn't remove them. Once the end of the stream is done, you could just hit clear queue, and it'll just remove everybody from the queue. You want to make sure too, if you start a new stream, like let's say you're going to stream the same game, do more viewer levels the next day, and you come back and you still have levels sitting here, you want to make sure you clear it out, because they will sit here until you remove them. They don't get removed when you close the queue, and they don't get removed when you close the bot page itself. So you want to make sure that you physically remove the selected items, remove them like with the circle, or just clear the queue entirely. Unfortunately, there is no command or list or anything where your viewers can see your queue. The only way that people can see your stream queue is if you put it up on your stream. So you're playing on OBS, you can add a window capture. Let's do window capture, and we're exactly like this. We're gonna do the Nox Bot window. hit OK, and then you can come in and, oops, you can right click, go to filters, you can add a crop, and you can literally like play around with the numbers, but like literally you can crop it to just the stream queue. So we can do that, we can do, let's do 250, there we go. You can literally just crop it to the queue, if that makes sense. 1,000? Oops. So you could literally just crop, obviously this isn't the best cropping job, but you can crop it to the queue and set it up on your page. Like, so you can have it be up here, like in the corner or down here, or put it somewhere on your screen. That way people can see it. And then every time you go and you delete from there, it will delete it up here as well. So, all right, you guys, so now that you know how to set up the queue, let's go ahead and see what other things that you can use the queue for. All right, you guys, I hope that helped you with getting your queue set up for the Nox Bot. If you guys have any questions about the stream queue that I didn't go over in this video, let me know down in the comments below and I'll answer them for you. If I get enough questions, I'll go ahead and make a part 2 to this video. If you want more videos like this, go ahead and give this video a very big thumbs up, and I will be posting more stream tips videos for both Facebook gaming as well as Twitch, maybe some gameplay. Want to see more of that? Please go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell when it appears. That'll let you guys know every time that I post a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I will see you on my next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye!